this week is really important for us and probably for them as well to kind of polish their game more and just show up on game day.
Hi everyone, it's Tom reporting from the LEC Summer Split, and with me here is Odoamne, top laner of Rogue, who, by beating Misfits last weekend, has qualified for the World Championship stage for the first time since 2016, when he last qualified with H2K Gaming, and got eliminated in the semifinals, so that's quite a run he made there. But Odo, has it sunk in yet that you're gonna be back at the international stage after that pretty hectic series?
Um, yeah, I mean, slowly it's sinking in. I'm not really thinking much about it right now because we have a big series in the upcoming week and the next week as well. So yeah, I mean, slowly it's sinking in. I'm starting to get more excited about it, because as you said, it's been a very long time, and every single year I missed out on Worlds by like a very close margin for like 4 years straight. So it feels nice to be back for this year. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
and
still not so excited.
yeah, focusing on this split first, as you said, that's pretty good. But this past series against Misfits, as I said, it was pretty hectic. It all came down to a very clutch fifth game, and I guess as Inspired did in the voice comms, thanking Riot for the design of Viego a bit as well, helping out there. So how are you looking back now at that series, if you're looking back at it at all?
Was kind of disappointing for myself because I feel like the games we lost were kind of in a way on me because like in game 4 I felt like if I didn't die when Inspired ganked them top, the game would be kind of over because I would have like a huge lead coming back into lane with TP because my lane was still like frozen and he still didn't have flash. So I felt like um wouldn't really say that like um I like choked or anything, but I just felt like I was maybe being a bit too disrespectful or not like, too clear minded about, what he could do. Because I felt like most of the games I just played them really well. But there was always this like one small situation that I kind of just blundered it. Yeah, like in game 4 I felt like Jace kind of got away with the game because he like got kill on me when he shouldn't have. And yeah, I feel like game 4 was kind of on me because yeah, if he didn't get kills, then he would be kind of get snowballed on and he would like start like his lane would start collapsing pretty hard. Um Game 2 I felt like I misplayed the situation when LeBlanc TP'd because I felt like the TP shouldn't have worked because I was kind of out, but then I saw Camille doing something weird and I thought that okay, maybe she's just dead and she's trolling, so that's why I kind of played it in the way that I did because yeah, if I don't die there as well, it's kind of like Camille is just struggling for the rest of the game. And then yeah, we kind of just got outskilled. I feel like game 2 was like a fine loss, I guess. Wouldn't really say this like super bad on me, it was just kind of
Yeah.
yeah, we got outskilled. Um and game 5 I completely overlooked the Gnar pick because it was kind of like out of meta for a bit. And with how many top bans there were in like that series going into like 4-5 when it was my turn to pick and I picked Gwen. Um yeah, I felt like it was a decent blind pick then, but yeah, I just completely overlooked the Gnar situation. I think in game we also messed up uh some trades when they got to tower stop and we kind of got nothing on bot. Maybe can't
Yeah.
remember if we got the tower or not, but for sure it was not a great trade. And yeah, I mean it was decent series. Felt like I was okay, but just like some important situations that I kind of like misjudged.
Yeah, well, you say that you personally didn't really disrespect Hirit, and I think
I
that
didn't say I
yeah,
disrespected Hirit. I said I
no, I'm saying
disrespected
yeah, you
the
did. Yeah,
situation.
I'm saying that you didn't disrespect Hirit, but you misunderstood the situation. But in general, I think it was still a very surprising performance from Misfits. Do you think that maybe as a team you underestimated what Misfits could bring to the table?
Not really. Um, still feel like the series should have been a lot more one-sided than it was. I think it's like huge for us that we won game 5, considering that like top had 0 prior for the whole game because of like my picks. It was kind of like draft iffy, I would say. And yeah, I mean, I don't think it was like disrespect, you know. It's just like the series should have been I felt like 3-1 if I didn't completely lose my mind in game 4 and play those situations better. I felt like they wouldn't really have like big win conditions if we shut down the chase early, because we got this flash early, and then I set up the way for a gank, and then yeah, I felt like we should have run away with game 4, you know, but I just kind of messed up at the critical point of the game, and yeah, they just ran away with it.
Yeah, and now looking forward at what's coming up next weekend, we see a Misfits dropping to the lower bracket where they now have to play Fnatic, and the winner of that has to play G2. Given how you've seen Misfits play and played against them, and also if you've seen G2 and Fnatic play, how do you think that is going to play out from what you've witnessed in the past weekend?
It's tough. Like I would expect Misfits to beat Fnatic, because Fnatic wasn't really like super hot in their series against Vitality. It was like complete bloodbath for 5 games, and I would expect Misfits to take it, you know, against Fnatic. But when it comes to G2, I'm not so sure, because yeah, they kind of lost convincingly to Mad. But yeah, I feel like in a sense right now the way the matchup start is kind of like rock paper scissors, where one team completely like counters someone else's style, and you know it goes on and so on. And yeah, I'm not sure. Like Misfits G2 is kind of like my big question mark if it gets there, because I just don't know who can take it. Like Misfits looked okay, and G2 looked, yeah, I mean they lost, but it was still like okay, you know. It's them losing to Mad is more like Mad showed up big time instead of G2 like dropping the ball, I would say. And yeah, I mean I would still maybe expect G2 to take out Misfits if it comes to that.
Right, and what about your upcoming match? Because you're playing Mad Lions, and Mad Lions, I think in the regular split, had a bit of an off and on performance, and especially in the first weeks they were more off than on. And now against G2, all of a sudden, you know, they flourished again. It's a best of 5, and I guess that's all the buff they needed. Last time, obviously, you guys met. It didn't go your way. But how are you feeling about the matchup heading into this weekend?
Oh, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. A lot better than I think we're a lot more prepared than in our spring finals when we met them. Um, yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be a close series, regardless, because they're a really good team at the moment. And yeah, I mean, I think for us it's a good matchup. I think us versus Mad has been most of the time we feel like it's a good matchup for us, just like stylistically, you know, the way they play compared to someone like maybe, you know, G2 or Fnatic. They're more like structured and they play a bit slower, you know. So I feel like the matchup is like a decent one for us. So I mean, can go both ways, but still early to say, you know, because there's still like 1 week left of scrims like ahead of us before the game, and it mostly just depends on how both us and them like get their practice on this week. And yeah, it's kind of like this week is really important for us and probably for them as well to kind of polish their game more and just show up on game day.
Yeah, and you'll be playing in a 1v1 obviously directly against Armut, who is now employed the help of a top laner you are very well familiar with, Physic Chachi, obviously. Is that something that you take into account, the teachings of Physic Chachi and what you've experienced from playing against him? Are you already preparing for a Poppy top?
I mean, the only thing that concerns me about that duo is if like Armut gets subbed out in game 5 and Vizichachi comes in, and then we kind of have to ban Poppy on the first 3, because I cannot play against the Vizichachi Poppy, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and other than that, I guess Gnar is again a very good pick for somebody like Armut. So I guess at this time you're maybe anticipating it a bit more.
Yeah, maybe let's not do go and blind pick again. especially with like Nar and stuff like that open. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it's his meta picks are coming back. Gnare and Wukong are on the table again.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, just need to be careful to not mess up my blind pick on blue side, and should be fine.
Right. Well, Odo, I'm to round up the interview. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people who've been vocally supporting Rogue as you head into, well, the most important series of the split thus far for you?
Yeah, thanks for supporting us all the time. I think you guys had a fun ride this whole summer split. I think we played pretty well. The usual 0-2 against G2 throughout the split, so nothing changed. Can't say we disappointed people if that's the only thing we do. 0-2 against G2 throughout the split, but yeah, I mean it's gonna be, in my opinion, a good series. I think we can take it, and yeah, thanks for cheating on us for the whole time.
All right,
The
Odo, thank
fate,
you
the
very
fate,
much.
the
Oh.
faithful the faithful shall be rewarded.
Oh God. Okay. Damn. You've adopted the cringe of Rogue a bit, huh? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yep,
I
the
guess
only way.
I guess it's inevitable on the team. No, but it's all in good fun. Anyway, thank you very much for joining Odoamne, and thank you everybody for watching this video. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.